hair is dirty. We're ready to go. I think we should actually talk about a subject that I brought up last night. Or I should actually talk about a subject because no one's there yet. Violence in video games. And you can't say that there's no correlation between violence in real life and violence in other aspects of the world. But I mean, most of the time people can see the difference. Like when I was a kid, I knew the difference between real life and not life because I wasn't anything. Like I mean, I would go out and play and have a good time and stuff like that, and I would jump around and stuff and like ride my bike and everything like that. I wasn't really looking forward to doing things that I saw in the video game as much as I saw them in real life. I mean, there were accidents and stuff like that. I broke my we had firework wars. We did stupid shit. I basically sliced my knee open on a bike. I didn't really play any bike games though. I mean, there is correlation between what people do and how people do it, and where people are willing to go, I guess. But I mean, but there's I mean, but the correlation between violent behavior and something that we do that we know that isn't real. There are kids that kind of, I'd say, as far as the mentally handicapped go, and I don't use the word retard to refer to them as that. So there's that. So for the mentally handicapped though, that can't correlate differences between stuff, like the mentally handicapped that have tons of trauma, a bunch of different angsty teenager vibes, and basically wanting to do something what they think is accomplishing or something. Like they see a move that they want to accomplish on TV, and they want to. I mean, that's not uncorrelation between real life and video game life. It's more like they're having trouble correlating their own life with something that they find appealing. Yeah, it's not something that like you would. It's really just. That's how that's how it gets to me. I think. That's why it gets to me. I think is like most people don't realize what they do to themselves. I guess most people don't realize what they do to themselves as far as what affects them. Um, I don't find it that unnerving. Sometimes though, the biggest questions really mean. Damn it! That would have been so tight if I got that off. I should have just ran around the corner. But I think most people can correlate the differences between real life and what video games actually do. But when some kids can't, or when some kids they don't, it's not like they can't, it's just they feel like their lives are boring. Okay, they see all this stuff and they think that their lives are like because that's how I felt when I was younger. That's what I felt when I was younger. Like I felt like my life was boring and I wanted to make it more exciting. So what I would do is I realized that I didn't want to go out, and I didn't want to do anything like too invasive. I didn't want to go and like live a story. I wanted to create one. So that's what I did. I wrote a story about a bunch of different governments that had all collapsed, And this is stuff that I had seen on TV, and a bunch of different stuff that I had correlated between different anime and different things that I had actually experienced. Um, and I noticed that that in order for people to change their mind about someone, something has to go wrong, I guess. And then I started to understand different patterns in media and different things like that, and patterns in book writing, and a bunch of different ways and reasons why people would actually write books in the first place. Like most of the time, to be able to create a narrative in real life that that mimics that story. Like a bunch of different people are worried about technology and the way that it actually does stuff. And I think that a lot of times a bunch of different references happen to tell you that technology is dangerous. Technology is like some sort of dangerous thing that people need to work with very, very lightly and very, very delicately in order to be able to bring about what they want. As far as a thing goes like that. But also too, people don't realize how slowly sentient robots would actually become about, because if you think about it, like we are definitely modeling, I guess, the next life form, at least as far as everything goes. They're afraid that it happens fast, and it just gets to me that the point of of what we create and what the Earth mimics us. Like the Earth kind of mimics us, I guess, if you put it into context. What we create, kind of the Earth mimics. So what we create, other people mimic as well. So, and I guess you can't make that just steady correlation that that a bunch of different people make a completely influential game, and that a game is influential in so many ways, and how could not any of those ways be bad? Okay, like think about it like this. Okay, you go in to a video game store, you go into a place where you're looking for a story to basically experience. That's the reason why I think a lot of people don't realize that I get pissed off when they don't say it's art, because there are stories written in there, and people don't get a lot of different things across all the boards of countries that I actually go to. There are a lot of times where I think that most people don't get the real the realness of what some people actually say in their in their live streams and stuff. I mean, a lot of it can be sarcasm. Got a red dot sight? Thought I had a 2x scope. There it is. Got him. There he is. Damn it. Alright, and I am drinking almond and coconut milk because most of the time when it's unsweetened, I don't like the regular almond milk. I like the almond and coconut milk. lot of people like the vanilla, and I'm just like, that's just vanilla. It's like sugar. It's like it's concentrated sugar. Most of the times, most flavors are concentrated sugars and salts. So I just drink coconut because it's one of the most natural flavors you can get without actually. And I did not have my mic up. Shit. I think there are a lot of times though that I really did not correlate what I was doing with what I was playing most of the time. I don't know exactly what I was doing most of the time when I was a young kid, but I can tell you this: we wouldn't have started backyard wrestling if we had we not actually played a wrestling game. Yeah. It wasn't violence, but I mean there were accidents and stuff like that, and people got hurt. So I mean not like seriously hurt or anything like that, but they were close calls. Like a kid landed on his head and stuff like that, and we had to like be like, "Oh my God, are you okay?" And he's like, "Yeah, I'm fine." That was my brother, my younger brother, fell on his head, and I was a part of it. I was the one that actually I did not move when everyone was supposed to drop and stuff like that. And I was the one that did that, but it was an accident. So it was. I mean, you can correlate behavior with what you ingest, but you can also say that like they're like a bunch of different kind of snuff porn and films that are actually supposed to be taking the hits, and all the people who are watching like just regular stuff, thinking that everyone's influenced by all that, and not really the stuff from the dark web. Because that's mainly what people actually really get into and realize start to see some sort of sinking of people's narratives and stuff like that. The narrative of like oh, this person's been hold on one second. Like this person say, hypothetically speaking, this person who does certain things or is a certain person or is a certain person from a certain faction or a group of people that gets picked on or messed with by a certain group of people who are near him, and those certain group of people are just like to say that being genuine or being nice in England is like, oh, overly done and stuff like that. It's just like, no, it's not. There's people who are sarcastic that ruined it for the people who are nice. It's like it's not. Most people think that there's culture in people's everyday speak or something like that, and I'm just like, do you really know people? Do you really know how people get away with stuff? Most of the time is by saying it's cultured. Like they get away with like the dudes from different countries and stuff like that. They try to take advantage of women and shit like that. Not to say that different countries, but not all dudes that do that. Not all that dudes that try to get with chicks, but the other people who are from other countries can make a bad name here for people who try to actually get with women and like the proper way. And it's like, I don't get it sometimes. I think that most of the time people are like, oh, it's these immigrants, and you're like, what the fuck are you talking about? It's not just immigrants, it's everyone. There's everyone that's being assholes, everyone that's being fucking stupid and mean and shit like that. And they're negative people that are ruining society and ruining what people actually think about society. And it's just, I don't get it. What most people actually start believing or thinking sometimes, because I mean, in my own experience, it's been people who've tried to it's been people who have tried to break through that negative mold and stuff like that, and that's the reason why I think that All Star is one of the best songs ever, and should be given an award. It really should, because hey now, you're an All Star, get your game on, go play. Hey now, you're a rock star, get the show on, get paid. All that glitters is gold. Only shooting stars break the mold. Got him. Not enough space. Okay. Negative times 6 times scope. It's a cold place, but they say it gets colder. You bottled up now, wait till you get older. But the media men beg to differ, judging by the hole in the satellite picture. The ice we skate is getting pretty thin. The water's getting warm, so you might as well swim. My world's on fire, how about yours? That's the way I like it, and I'll never get bored. It's fucking tight, man. It's the tightest shit ever. Compensator. Oh wait, let me see if I can move the compensator over from the shotgun. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I want. And then I can drop all this stuff. Not the grenade. I can drop the... Okay. Alright. Got a 6 times scope on this fucking AKM. And hopefully I'll be able to kill some people right now. That was a beat. Boom, 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 boom. Tight. Extend the scope. Oh, tight. Okay, let's go over here by this quarry and hopefully we find some dudes that we can shoot in the face. Hopefully we can get close enough to shoot them in the face. But yeah. My vocabulary is, I don't know, man. I just don't get why people are being so serious sometimes. Here we go. I don't believe that people should be that serious about some things sometimes. Just don't think that they should take things so seriously and really actually go for that kind of stuff. Shit. There he is. Fuck. I don't know how he fucking shot me so easily. But that was a barrel, so. Man, dude. Just thinking about stuff though is like, I did a lot of stupid shit when I was younger, so, I mean, I got a lot of scars to prove it, so, it's not something that I think that is, like, it has more to do with if that's the only thing you're ingesting, and I think that's more your parents' fault than anything else. Most of the time, I think that's your parents' fault. Most of the time, is the stuff that you ingest is because parents should monitor their kids' intake of information and realize and make them know that that's not the only information that they need to take in. You know, like they should actually get some news in there. They should get some other stuff in there and realize that stuff has happening in the world and stuff like that. People are like, no, the kids need to be kids, and I'm just like, man, kids need need to be informed. People need to be informed, no matter who they are. They need to be informed that things are dangerous sometimes, especially in messed up situations, and people who they put this blanket statement over everything and everything like that. That's why I didn't trust Hillary Clinton as much as everyone else did, because everyone didn't realize that those blanket statements are said by almost every single politician. It's like, we're going to be the backbone of blah, 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 and blah, blah, blah. Just to get people riled up and make them cheer. And then they think that making them cheer is going to make them better as a candidate or better as a... I mean, I don't get it. Sometimes when they say that they're going to do something like we're going to make this thing, this is going to be my theme for this thing, and I'm just like, no, you shouldn't have a theme, okay? This isn't a movie, all right? This is the problem with two-party media stuff, media coverage, is like there's so many people that get on board for so many different reasons. There's so many different people that get on board because they think that their economy is gonna bump up because of them, and then they wind up doing things that are irresponsible. Every single president has wound up doing something completely and utterly irresponsible. Like every single one of them. They're just so irresponsible. They're just so irresponsible. I don't trust any president. I mean, I support them. I support Trump. I really do. I support Trump in all of his decisions. I just know that most people are idiots. Why did he go around? He's probably got a gun now. Got him. Yes. Most people don't get it though. They don't get the fact that there's like something out there for them. You know, there's like more than just the options you see in your home, you know? Like, that's the reason why it's so important to actually tell people that their options have changed and the people have changed and things have changed, and it's good to keep people informed about things sometimes, and it's good to have support. It's good to have support, and it's good to stop making all these blanket statements and stuff like that. And I'm waiting for a president to actually start doing that. Like, I mean, what did Trump say as far as this campaign goes? China, China, China. We got to get on China. It's just like, yeah, we got to get on China because they don't have the research done, or they have the excuse that the research isn't done to be able to make that shit fucking volatile towards people and stuff like that. All the carcinogens and the Chinese bought pharmaceuticals and stuff like that. It probably has a lot to do with recycling overview and stuff like that. Recycling runoff and stuff like that. People have got to start making something. If we're gonna trade with someone, we need to start trading ideas too. I mean, and it's just you can't just get this unresponsive freaking thing and then everyone's making some excuse like, oh, China's run by the mob and blah 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 and all that other different stuff. And I'm like, I refuse to think that all of China is run by the mafia. I refuse to think that any state or any country is run completely by the mafia. But understandably so. I mean, those kind of mobs or those people who are running things or running things can get corrupt. And that's true, but I mean that has a lot to do with the state, and that has a lot to do with the prime minister or the whoever is the leader of China and stuff like that. And he needs to realize that there's miscommunication, or if there's not miscommunication, then there's misjudgment and mis. We have misjudgments and misappropriations all the time, like. Got him. Yeah. Banking it. Banking it. Okay, 2x scope. Red dot sight, don't want that. There we go. Thumb grip. Flash hider. Flash hider. Frag grenade. Already got a police vest and banking it, banking it, banking it. Awesome. M16. I'm going to put that on there. And then go, get that thumb grip, 2x scope, put that on there, and then red dot sight on there. Extended squick, no, I don't need that, don't need that, don't need that, don't need that. Let's see here. Stun grenade, backpack level 2, and alright. I need a compensator, that's what I need. Because this AKM is wild as fuck. Canted sight, I'm gonna probably put it on here. Let's see here. I'm gonna go with get those bullet loops out of there, and let's see if we can go into this thing. We got it. I'm gonna get this one. Get this. We go. It's a Molotov. Extended scope. What? I shot him like 6 times in the fucking sternum. That is such bullshit, dude. He did not have a fucking vest. Little bitch. Hopefully he did, though. He probably did. Most of the time, I think, though, what people really don't get is the psychology of only getting one type of media. Most of the time, people don't realize that those situations that can arise from certain people, including some different media in their intake. They don't realize that in their forefront of their brain, they're like I'm kind of more abstract when it comes to that kind of stuff, because I make stuff that like is individualistic most of the time as far as everything goes. Every painting that I have, I try to make metaphors because there are different kind of like sayings that I want to say most of the time with everything that I actually do. There are a lot of times where the metaphor doesn't exactly get quite through sometimes because I'm not done or I'm not finished or something like that. But I need a brush pen. I need to get a brush pen. And that's what I know I need to get. I need to get a brush pen. I need to get more expensive brushes sometimes. I need to get more expensive brushes, and I need to buy Siege so I can play with my older brother and he can shut up and stop talking about stupid jokes, and and I can broadcast it. My brother has a foul mouth, but he's alright. He's a good guy. I know he knew I was broadcasting too. Why do I find things like that funny? I don't know. I'm just absurd and funny and a bit assholistic. Assholistic. I'm a bit of an asshole. That's why I like women that can assert themselves. And then I wind up realizing they assert themselves too much and they're dominant in the relationship. I really like bitchy women. I really like them. They're awesome. And then I realize that they're doing something stupid. And then, I mean, this doesn't ruin the relationship, but it just puts a damper on things sometimes, and it takes the romance out of it sometimes because it just, I'm trying not to I try not to, I try to be submissive sometimes a little bit, and I pick up every item. Like I don't know why people don't pick up every item, because it's really hard to say, like, you're like, I don't know, like it's really dumb to like to say that like you're not gonna do something like this, like you're supposed to pick up every weapon. You're supposed to. It's like it's required of you. Like, and I don't know why this hasn't all rendered. I'm gonna go run over here because I know he already has a weapon. Okay, there's no doors open here, so we're good. I just need a shotgun, if anything. I feel so naked with this freaking one gun. There we go, Tommy gun at least. Why are they not fighting each other? Fight, bitches! Haha! Dumbass. They both took me out, and I'm just like, fuck, this is dumb. And I have a loose vocabulary. I am not one to say that I don't want to curse. It's just, I just think that I mean, it just doesn't. It gets so freaking stupid to me. Like, it gets so freaking stupid to me that people are just really dumb. Sometimes they don't really get what I'm trying to say or how I'm trying to say it. Sometimes I'm not trying to say that people are dumb. I'm just saying that there are dumb people in this world that don't get what I'm actually trying to say, and that's usually the reasons why I don't actually have anyone watching me. But they think that I'm take different stances politically, and they can't agree with that. So I'm just like, most of the time my opinions, they change over the course of a given hour. So it depends on who has the information, you know. So I mean, and most of the time people want to keep that information to themselves. Granted, they always want to play a character. People play characters in real life all the time, and I don't know why. Like, I don't know why. Like, it just doesn't. It won't get you anywhere. And if it ever does get you somewhere, it'll get you right back to where you were whenever you're actually doing something with your life. Whenever you're actually taking the initiative and doing something positive, you know. It'll bring you right back where you were emotionally, and you're not going to get anywhere in like, just because you got money doesn't mean you're emotionally stable. So, you know. I notice that a lot of sometimes people don't really see their whole like cognitive smorgasbord of emotions that they see and like that they see in their own consciousness sometimes. And I think most of the time people don't realize that Like, it's good to talk to yourself. Like, it's good. It's good to talk to the ether. It's really good to get those kind of thoughts out. And to like, I went to therapy because I couldn't bear the thoughts sometimes of just letting something go. Like, I couldn't let it go. I couldn't let the fact of someone go because they were too much to me. They meant too much to me, and I didn't want to let them go, or and realizing that I had to let people go, it hit me so hard. Like, especially my dad and my aunt and oh man, so many people that have so much to do with my life. Just so many times I didn't really see it coming. And then I looked at it like for real in a certain sense of the word, and then that thing became real. Like, in my life, it just became a real thing. And I don't know how it did. Just kind of sitting back, just waiting, you know. When I'm waiting, like, it seems like I'm not doing anything, and people are like, "Oh, don't wait, do something." It's like I'm waiting for something, you know, exactly for something, you know. You like people don't get it, you know. They're like, "Oh, don't let life pass you by," and I'm like, what if I don't want to be a part of that dumb shit that people are being a part of, that they're never going to be after again? What if I don't? I mean, I want to wait till the economy will accept certain people. Like, or the economy will drain certain people's bank accounts because they don't deserve to have that money. Not exactly, but it's just something I don't see sometimes when people are just so willing to participate in some menial task or dumb game that they. I'm not dumb game as far as like a fun, like, family game or something like that, but more like dumb shit that just shouldn't be, you know? People don't get it sometimes when I say that there's dumb shit out there and there's dumb games that people play with each other. It speaks to me that just people don't get it. People won't get it unless they start to accept something that's a little bit better than themselves. They want to see something like they want to see somebody like it turns into, I want to see something beautiful die, or I want to see something beautiful be destroyed. And it's just like, how can you say or explain your freaking feelings when you can't even explain someone else's feelings? Like, damn it, I should have used the automatic. The more you look past the stupid situations and the dumb games, the more you'll see people that are just bored with their lives, that don't even deserve to have people to hang out with. Like, there's people out there that just really don't get it, you know? The people that are running all these stupid fucking ploys and shit, and all these dumb games that go nowhere. Like what is it? Like, what am I trying to explain? Drug and hit money, basically. It's just all that. Like, people don't understand the value of the human body on the black market. They don't. They really don't. And I research stuff like that. But I don't research it on the dark web. I research it in certain things and in certain stuff, like with certain companies that are like less than reputable sometimes, that say that they're reputable. I mean, they actually experiment on on fucked up bodies and stuff like that, and like stuff that they got from somewhere and stuff like that. I don't know. There's just so much of a business that is completely and utterly brought down when the professionals get involved, or when professional assholes get involved. Like, say the recycling business is basically being torn apart right now because there's plenty of people that are. Hello? I don't care about Sue. I don't know. If anybody wants commissions, though, I'm pretty good with commissions. I can do a bunch of different stuff. I can draw pretty much any character. I can draw pretty much anything. I can draw portraits and stuff like that. And I'm really good with freaking doing awesome stuff and drawing really great things. I don't know. Just hit me up, I guess. I'm going back to the quarry again because I need to redeem myself from the appalling sensibility of me just really fucking up on the nines. It's called keeping your head on a swivel. That's what the nines are. Because you never know what's out there. You really, really don't. You have no fucking clue. No one has any goddamn clue. No one knows. No one knows what's out there. There's like chupacabras and shit and evil spirits. There's good spirits too, which is good, and that's. I don't know. I'm just spitballing right now, and I'm just making shit up. So. Get a scope, get a scope, get a scope. Alright, I need a vest too. Come on, scope, come on, scope. Thumb grip, nice. That's what we need too. Get those freaking things off. There's like nobody here. This is so cool. And there's everybody shooting around and shit. So there's just. Bunch of guns, no friggin' scopes. Hopefully there's a scope in here. What's that? Ooh, compensator. SMG. Nope. Good. Tactical stock. Oh, military vest. A blade of grass. There we go, scope. There he is. He's turning around. He's gonna try to shoot me from far away. I'm a far distance. Okay. I'm gonna go over here. Because I'm gonna get that little bastard. Okay, they're all over here now. There he is. I see him. Got him. That was funny. The body just flew in the air. Oh, fuck. Oh, man. Better Luke next time. Oh. I don't know. I guess what it seems sometimes is that people just don't know when to know what they're doing. I don't know. I guess they think that sometimes they're just I don't know. They just think that it's like, oh man. Oh, just like butter, dude. Just like butter. Just like they're smooth talkers, man. People who know how to swindle the shit out of people, and I mean, it's not their own fault that they're swindling. It's just the fact that that the American government has been going down this path of like no return for like so long, and also, and every government really has been being pigeonholed into like this, like, ooh, oh my gosh, just like, oh my goodness, there's like everything. I don't know, like everything in America takes things so literal, I guess. But I don't know, man. I'm just like, there are a bunch of different reasons why people should just try to start their own business. That's what I'm gonna do, and that's what I'm gonna do a lot of, because I'm not taken seriously sometimes. I really do want to create my own business, and I want to create my own capital. I just gotta be able to get out there and make it my own, you know. Just hold on, I'm gonna call somebody. Walk-ons. Walk-ons.
Walk-ons Bistro and Bar. Here you are.
Yes, this is Joseph Rodriguez. I called a while back. They told me that they would look over my application, and they haven't called me back yet. Okay. 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 Y'all open at 11? Alright, thank you. Alright. Bye. My phone etiquette is fucking on point. Squad-a-doo-da-doo-da-squad. I'm gonna get a job now, wa-la-la-la-la. So I can create some more art now, la-la-la-la-la. So I can get better brushes, ba-la-la-la-la-la. So I can make some more money. I'm gonna get the thing now, this thing over here, and I'm gonna get it right. It's gonna be freaking nice now, and I'm gonna shoot this gun. That's gonna be so cool. And I wondered if it can actually uprate the firing rate on this gun. That'd be so cool if you could actually do that. So I see he had a better gun. The cool thing about that gun is that it has a stabilizer on it already, so you can so it just always fires in the same direction. The stupid part is that it takes so many amounts to unload its clip that it's like it wouldn't be that good of a gun to actually like. I just want to start investing so badly, and yet my password for Acorns will not work, and my phone is like, I don't have enough money for that. And it's like, yes, I fucking do, Mom. I fucking do. I do have enough money for that. I just need to get a bunch of different stuff, and I need a job, and I'm gonna get a job. Oh, I need a job. I know I'm cool and everything, but I need a job. What's up, Bo? Yo. But how would I take care of Bo? Oh, I think there's and I think there's a lot of scientific communities that are like investing in new future technologies and stuff like that. A lot of companies, I think, that are investing in future technologies that I think is really cool. Agricultural techniques and a bunch of different other things like that that people used to use a long time ago. It's really good to know about other societies, to be able to understand, like, when things hit emergency mode, like you're not left out in the cold, and it's like it's a lot easier to recommend certain things. I'm gonna go in these 3 buildings right here. Hopefully no one else does. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's another dude. He's gonna be in there. I'm gonna go in the first one, and I'm gonna work my way back. What? I should have freaking had him. Damn it, dude. This is bullshit. Oh, I need to go get some more almond milk, and that's my time. I'm usually kind of good at talking about stuff. I use this platform to be able to get out what I want to be able to, oh, man. So one more match, and hopefully I do better this time. right. Oh, there's a lot of people don't stretch on stream. It's like key numero uno to like making like better than like I don't know, man. Just like maybe I should quit smoking cigarettes. My brother is giving me a vape, so it should work. I don't know. No one's gonna find me. No one's gonna find me. No one's gonna find me. Nothing's gonna find me. No, you don't see me. You don't see me. You don't see me. I didn't know you could get up on that side. That's pretty cool. That dude was cheating. Alright, let's see if we can go to one of these houses and see if we can go to one of these houses next to the military base, because there are no guns in the military base. It's absolutely no guns except for like right there in those little in that little thing. There we go. This place has a really good amount of guns. Standing back. Okay, there's a dude down there probably. I'm thinking there's nobody in there. I'm gonna go for this car and see if I can draw him out. Got him. There we go. Got my tire. Let's see if I can get away from it. How'd they get my tire? That's so fucking lame, dude. Well, I'm just aiming for the tire, I guess. Alright, I'm gonna go on the opposite hill. See if I can see him. I did stop for like 2 seconds, so it's probably plausible that he actually got me. I'm gonna start running towards the circle. Yeah, it's right on the other side. We're good. I think I can get a frigging vehicle, another vehicle, without any pop tires. See if I can find one on this side. he is. There he is. There he is. What? I hit him like 3-4 times, dude. That should have been a freaking kill. Oh, my goodness. Such bullshit, man. When I freaking put on a vest or some shit, some fucking asshole with a better vest is like, oh, I need a vest. I got a vest. Stupid bitches. I'm not making any sense right now, so I'm gonna go. Have a good day. Be yourself, and don't let the naysayers or the people who don't know what's going on tell you what to think. Make up your own opinions. Make up the right opinions. And if it's left, who cares? If it's right, who cares? I'm gonna do one more. I'm gonna do one more. So, it's gonna be good. I'm gonna actually pull it through and make it better. You are your own one-person bomb squad, though. And you can diffuse situations that you think are happening. But if they're not, then sometimes you need therapy. Realize that. And there are a lot of different things going on in the world, but nothing you should be afraid of. I mean, it can make you angry, and then want to do something about it. But of course, too, if you realize that you put yourself in someone else's game, you're putting yourself at the mercy of someone else's decision. So, don't play someone else's game. Don't play their bullshit. Don't do what they say. Do what you want to do. Do you. Do you. Because I don't know a euphemism that actually doesn't have to do with sex, but have a good day, and I'm gonna see if I can kill all these peeps. Also, Rooster Teeth invited me to an open alpha, I think. I don't know if I have enough memory on my computer to actually run it, but hopefully it's a really cool game like this. Alright, let's go here. Where I usually went last time. Actually, you know what? Let's go here. It's probably a lot easier. A lot less people with vests on and shit, acting like they're fucking amazing and shit, or something. I should have used a 7.62 probably. Probably would have got him a lot easier. There we go. We got a dude. We got 2 dudes. Maybe 3. Possible 5 on the outskirts. And yes, I cheated on my wife. And there's nothing wrong with that. It means your relationship is coming to an end most of the time. Don't ever feel bad about having sex with someone else when someone else you're being with isn't giving you what you want in a relationship. What the fuck, dude? Potatoes. Gosh, how many potatoes? Fucking 12 at least? Jesus Christ. This is freaking annoying. And yes, I do use Jesus Christ as an expletive because it's all it is to me. You took the Lord's name in vain. It's not my Lord, woman. Hypothetical woman. Have a good day.